Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm speaking in the lobby because no one's in the Kadampa yet, and I want to let everyone know what the plan is for this morning. So if I can have everybody's attention. Can I have everybody's attention, please? Okay, great. Thank you. You can't see me, but I'm here. So this is a special day with Geshe returning after his break, and we want to give him a very special welcome. So we have some extra things going on this morning. When Geshe arrives, we're going to greet him here in the lobby with katas. You can keep your flower with you if you want. We do have katas in the Kadampa for you to borrow, or there are also katas available here in the bookstore. Kids will sit with their parents today. After Geshe arrives, of course, he'll come into the Kadampa, and we'll all follow him in, and we'll prostrate. When he's seated, we're going to offer him a mandala, and then we'll do our preliminary prayers. And then right after the prayers, beginning with the nuns, we're going to start from the front of the room and work backwards, row by row, and offer our flowers to Geshe. There are 2 vases in the front of the room where we'll be offering those. After that, the children have a special offering that they want to show to Geshe, and they'll head to their classes, and then Geshe will teach. And then at the end, there will be an opportunity for you to make a personal offering to Geshe with a kata or a card or a financial offering, or all 3. So thank you very much, and we'll have a great morning.
You too, thank you.
Yes.
Say about afterwards.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Sherry. Yes, more festivity to come. Bittersweet festivity. Our precious Gay Norbu is leaving, going back to Tibet. He's taking off on Wednesday, and we're going to have a party immediately after the teachings out here to wish him well. So please stick around for that. Even if you haven't met Gay Norbu before, just saying hello to him is worth the moment that it takes, because he's really quite precious. And there's food. So if I can't tempt you any other way, there's food.
Thank you.
So in the Gold Prayer Book, please turn to page 97. And the bottom of the page, it says short mandala offering, so we'll be chanting that in Tibetan. 97. Saji perki shushing metal tamri rabdin shi nitte gen padi Sangye Shindu Mikte Uwa Yidro Gunamdan Shinla Parsho Jetsu Lama Dampa Kenam Gichur Gukala Kense Jujinti Jitar Sampe Duce Sima Laja Gecherki Idam Guru Ratamadalakam Niryatayami. We'll turn to page, let's see, 30, I think it's 34, 30, see, yeah, 34. If, in the Gold Prayer Book, if you do not have the Gold Prayer Book, but have the white binder, turn to the first page. It says Kadampa Center Prayers. So we'll start by chanting Shakyamuni Buddha's mantra 3 times. Teyata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Teyata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Teyata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Now we'll read the Medicine Buddha stanza and mantra. If you have the white binder, it's on the blue sheet. Bhagawan with equal compassion for all, whose name, when merely heard, dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha, lapis light. So let's chant the mantra 7 times.
Good morning.
Good morning, Geshe.
Sorry, just wake up. The mantra we are about to recite, this is called Medicine Buddha mantra. So it's actually healing mantra. So then please visualize bright blue light. If you can, visualize bright blue light on the top of your crown. On top of your crown. Or also, if you know somebody, your friend or family member, relatives, who are sick, or maybe going through like problems that related to the mind, then please visualize them, and also all like living beings. Okay, so body, top of their crown, bright blue light, which is the actually there are like 7 different types of healing energies. So the bright blue light is the combinations of 7 types of healing energies. So bright dark blue, visualize on your crown. So then purify all the sicknesses, mental difficulties. Okay, so then there will be benefit. Okay, just want to share that with you.
Teata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Teata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Teata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Teata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Teata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Teata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Teata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Now let's read the 4 immeasurables in English 3 times. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. Now turn to page 37. In the bottom of the page there are 2 mantras. So we start by chanting the Chenrezig mantra. Is that okay? 8 times.
So actually His Holiness Dalai Lama said, saying a lot of prayers is probably not good. The study is more important, knowledge is more important than saying prayer. But I've been here now 20 years. That's quite a long time. So then I'm thinking slowly, how to benefit all my friends here without saying much word, like my Mickey Mouse. I've been talking about my Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, blah, blah, last 20 years. So mantra is like sacred word. So it contains a lot of, how you say, that same mantra been saying like saying by millions of people, then millions of times, millions, billions, zillions of times been said. So that mantra has put a lot of energy. So then reciting that, even just hearing the mantra, reciting, hearing, writing, reading, that's creates so much benefit. So the mantra that we are going to say, the first one, I believe, is like how to develop compassion. So you can think about compassion while we are saying that, and you are welcome to say the mantra. The second one is called Tara mantra. That mantra serve like so many different purposes, because we do face so many different kind of problems. So mantra helps to, how to say, mantra helps mantra helps to overcome all these obstacles. Okay, called Tara mantra. Tara mantra. So Tara, there's an enlightened female figure. The female figure is there. And the color is green. So green is the color of the wind element. When you think about the four elements, the green color is the color of the wind element. So Tara's blessing is quick as wind. Quick as wind. That's why it's colored in green. Okay, for the sake of knowledge. Yeah. So now please recite the mantra. Peme Om Mani Peme Hum 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 Om Mani Peme
And then Green Taoist mantra 7 times. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re So Ha.
And now a special offering, Geshe.
Oh, yeah. Tu Re So. Om Tare Tu Re Om Tare Tu Re Om Tare Tu Re Om Tare Tu Re So. Om Tare Tu Thank you. Namo Radhandaya, Namo Bhagavate Vedasara Dhamadane, Tadangata Arahate Samyasambuddha. Teato Meza Ma Meza Ma Teza Meza Ma Biya Meza Ma Mudeta Meza Ma Mudeta Meza Vada Namana Meza Savakama Avarane Meza. Namo Radhandaya, Namo Bhagavate Vedasara Dhamadane, Arahate Samyasambuddha. Teato Meza Ma Meza Ma Meza Ma Teza Meza Ma Biya Meza Ma Mudeta Meza Ma Mudeta Meza Ma Mudeta Meza Vada Namana Meza Savakama Avarana Mizunana Medazova Namo Radhandaya Namo Bhagavate Vedasara Dhamadane Tadangata Adesa Meza Buddha Teato Meza Meza Ma Meza Ma Adesa Ma Biya Meza Ma Buddha Meza Ma Buddha Meza Ma Buddha Meza Vasa Tamana Meza Savakama Avarana Mizunana Vedasova Namo Radhandaya Namo Bhagavate Vedasara Dhamadane Tadangata Adesa Meza Buddha Teato Meza Meza Ma Meza Ma Teza Meza Ma Biya Meza Ma Buddha Meza Ma Buddha Tadama Ma Buddha Meza Vada Namana Meza Savakama Avarana Mizunana Vedasova Namo Radhandaya Namo Bhagavate Vedasara Dhamadane Tadangata Arahate Meza Buddha Teato Meza Meza Ma Meza Ma Teza Meza Ma Biya Meza Ma Ma Buddha Meza Vada Namana Meza Savakama Avarana Mizunana Vedasova Namo Radhandaya Namo Bhagavate Vedasara Dhamadane Tadangata Arahate Meza Buddha Teato Meza Meza Ma Meza Ma Teza Ma Biya Meza Ma Buddha Meza Ma Buddha Teza Meza Ma Buddha Meza Vada Namana Meza Savakama Avarana Namo Radhandaya Namo Bhagavate Vedasara Dhamadane Tadangata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teato Meza Meza Ma Meza Ma Teza Meza Ma Biya Meza Ma Buddha Mahamudaya Sada Meda Mahamudaya Meda Mahamudaya Meda Namana Meda Sama. Namo Radhanaya Namo Bhagavate Meda Namadaya Dadaya Arahadaya Samaya Samudaya Daya Meda Meda Mahameda Mahameda Meda Mahabhiya Meda Mahamudaya Sada Meda Mahamudaya Meda Tamana Meda Savakama Avarana Mishadana Meda Sava Namo Radhanaya Namo Bhagavate Meda Sara Namadaya Dadaya Arahadaya Samaya Samudaya Daya Meda Meda Mahameda Mahameda Meda Mahameda Mahamudaya Meda Mahamudaya Sada Meda Mahamudaya Meda Vasana Mana Meda Savakama Avarana Mishadana Meda Sava Namo Radhanaya Namo Bhagavate Meda Sara Namadaya Namo Radhanaya Namo Bhagavate Meda Sara Namadaya Dadaya Arahadaya Samaya Samadaya Daya Meda Meda Mahameda Mahameda Meda Mahabhiya Meda Mahamudaya Meda Mahamudaya Sada Meda Mahamudaya Meda Vasana Mana Meda Savakama Avarana Mishadana Meda Sava Namo Radhanaya Namo Bhagavate Meda Sara Namadaya. Thank you very much. Namo Radhanaya Namo Bhagavate Meda Sara Namadaya Dadaya Arahadaya. Hi, how are you? Namo Radhanaya Namo Bhagavate Meda Sara Namadaya Dadaya Arahadaya. Daya Meda Meda Mahameda Mahameda Meda Mahabhiya Meda Mahamudaya Sada Meda Mahamudaya Meda Vasana Mana Meda Savakama Avarana Mishadana Meda Saha. Thank you so very much from bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Okay, okay, yeah. I'm kind of excited to start my Mickey Mouse talk.
So, if I can invite all the kids up. And Evelyn has been, and all my kids, all our kids, I should say, in the family program, if they're 11 or older, have been peer counselors. Evelyn is going to speak for us today.
So we, the kids in the family program, have made these necklaces, and we're offering them to the bookstore to sell as like a donation to Kadampa Center for $4, and it's our service to Kadampa Center. And our lovely models are showing off some of the necklaces.
So that is part of our program, as well as we are working on 20 canvases that will outline the 16 guidelines. And you can see they're still works in progress, but they will be up shortly, hanging from the window in the main lobby. We also have a service project that is for Jordan Lake next week, and there are flyers out in the front. It's our way of giving what we've been taught here about. It's a cleanup project at the beach at Jordan Lake of doing kind acts, helping our world. And so with that, we invite all of you to come and volunteer for the family program and participate in all our activities.
And could everyone turn around so children turn and show Geshe your stuff?
Oh, very good. Meaning, thinking. Oh, yeah, very good. Thank you so much. Wonderful, very good.
And with that, I'm taking the children.
And now Robbie has a special announcement as well.
Okay.
Continuing special announcements followed by special announcements. Of course, today we're celebrating Geshe's return to Kadampa Center, so that's very exciting. But we wanted, we wanted to piggyback onto that, acknowledging our Western Sangha members, because just the excitement of having a Sangha community here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and the benefits and good karma it brings to the center is just unbelievable. And we should never take them for granted. It's always appropriate to thank them for what they do and to acknowledge their hard work, but today we're going to do that as a group. So thank you very much.
Thank
It's
you.
just wonderful having you here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ravi. Oh, so just want to share maybe according to flower offering, maybe share a few thoughts. So, according to Buddhism, like happiness, the cause of happiness. So, whether you agree or not, the cause of happiness, according to Buddhist teachings, Buddha's teachings, is the merit. So making offerings, flower offerings. So physically, there's like two bouquet. What is it called? Bouquet? Oh, bouquet. But mentally, like number-wise, like size-wise, is huge, not just small. Huge, that's called mental offerings. They are just for the sake of knowledge, mental offerings. In your mind, it's huge. It's huge, as big as like a mountain in Colorado, or Grandfather Mountain, big as that. And beautiful, and then number-wise, not just one, millions. Not just in front of all the holy beings, in front of all living beings. Not just today, all the time. So whether you are making like food offering, light offering, incense offering, flower offerings, physically is one, mentally is millions. And not just today, all the time, till you fully liberated yourself from the, all the trouble. So just want to share that with you, okay? Just want to share. So then maybe a lot of you wonder where I disappeared last 3 months, almost. I went to Patagonia. Patagonia to look for happiness. So then, I brought it here. Going to share. So then, like taught some class and give some public talk. So then after that, they took me to Peru. They say, oh, maybe Patagonia maybe is not the source of happiness. Maybe Peru. Machu Picchu, that's all the happiness store. So went there, had great time. So, and I've been thinking like, why I'm having so much good time. I've been thinking because I don't have any responsibility. Someone else take care someone else figure out where I stay, when to go, when to eat. I don't have any responsibility. Basically, I become like lama on the mountain. You see, in Peru, there's a lot of lama. Oh, you have no responsibility, just hanging out on the mountains. So that's exactly what I've been doing. I'm just hanging out. And like people call me lama, but I don't have any responsibility. So I met many lamas, but no teachings. So yeah, so that's where I've been going. Like only 2 weeks to Peru. Then all the rest of the time I've been kind of like teaching there. Okay. So hopefully maybe someday show you some video. Maybe anybody wants to go to become like lama. So that's place to go. Pretty much same. Wherever you go, pretty much same. Like going here, going there, like probably hoping for some kind of like happiness, but like it is all like related to sensory pleasures, like unless you are thinking something in your mind, so that probably enjoyment could increase, but there are so many distractions everywhere, so that, not being mindful. Yeah. So, first you get excited seeing some ruin, then after 15 minutes, then all same ruin, so then pretty much over. Right, over. So then you get excited to hike down all the way to your hotel room. First 5 minutes, got so excited, then after that, tired. So then, it's like this. So that's the part of life. So now the best things is it's very interesting. The true happiness, true happiness. I'm not saying that I have true happiness. I have no happiness, but I do know Buddha's teaching because I've been studying that almost 20 years back in the monastery. So then, according to Buddha's teachings, the true happiness comes from thinking internally, reflecting, and being mindful. And the best things, be nice, be nice, be good inside, It's easy to say, but that's the whole, everything comes down on that. Everything comes down. No matter, like different paintings, different teaching, prayer, all kind of things, but all comes down on mind. Tamje sambadala, tamje means all depend on mind. If the mind is good, even though you are not on or in Machu Picchu, on. Even though you are not on Machu Picchu, you still have, peace of mind. You don't have to go all the way to Machu Picchu to have peace of mind. That's quite expensive. And also physically kind of challenging. So it's all in the mind. If you manage to do that, if you live like Milarepa in the cave, middle of nowhere, you have full of joy, your mind is filled with joy. Even living in the cave. Not asking you to live in cave, but like live in the cave, so have a lot of joy. So therefore, so there's few prayer I choose to say. Sunday morning class, may all sentient beings, may all living beings, not just like, may only American people. No, not like that. So attitude does matter, attitude. May all breathing, living beings, I wish them all happy. So that's the mind that brings happiness. It brings you immense benefit. Oh. There's nothing to do with religion. It's nothing to do with religion, right? It's nothing to do with religion. No. If you are nice, angry person is hard to deal with. Happy person is easy to deal. Nothing to do with religion. No. So the mind. Every single day when you wake up and try to think something positive. So I'm capable, you are capable, we are all capable to think something good. If you're really hoping for goodness, then think something good. Goodness does not come out of thinking something negative. The negative comes out of thinking something negative. The good things come out thinking something positive. As a Buddhist monk, what you do when you wake up, you're trying to think something positive. You're trying to focus on precious human life. The life is so precious. It's not something that you hate, you don't like, it's not like that. It's something very precious. Tenjo or the tawe ten di ishi no le la tawe ten is like this refers to our life. It's tawe ten in Tibetan word, tawe ten. What it means? It means life that has ability to free yourself from all the disturbing thought, That's called liberations. Nirvana called liberations. You have no longer disturbing thought. You have only positive thought. Hard to imagine, but it is possible. It is possible. No? It is possible because you can control your anger by thinking. You can control anger. No? Even though anger can be controlled, can you imagine? Then every single disturbing thought can be controlled because anger is the most destructive, how you say, emotional thought. Among those, another, disturbing emotional thought. If that's the case, any single one of them can be controlled. So that's how you develop, within yourself, how to, when you're about to get angry, then you think about the benefit of patience, and you take time and you pause. You don't need to, react right away. You just take time and think, and slowly you could control your anger. So that's, that is the evidence or proof that anger can be controlled. So may all living beings, may all sentient beings or living beings have happiness and cause of happiness. When you look around, all of us, every day, what we are hoping for something good. Regardless, American, Tibetan, monk, lay people, doesn't matter, white, black, brown, yellow, pink. The same. The minute we wake up, we are hoping for something good, some kind of happiness. That needs to be very clearly, understood very clearly. In that base, there's no difference. You don't have extra reason to be happy. No, the same. Every living being the same. That's the fact. There's nothing to do with religion, that's the fact. So now based on that, and think about, the best is to become the cause for their hope. If not, unless don't become the obstacle for their hope. Restrain?
Restrain from harm.
Yeah, restrain from becoming obstacle for their hope. Do you agree? That's the fundamental things that everybody needs to understand. Then when you look around, everybody has, complications, problems. If you become the cause for their happiness, then your life becomes meaningful. Then you are taking the best out of this precious human life. Why is it called precious human life? Because there's something that you can do that cannot be done by material things. They can only be done by thinking. Precious, tawe tende ishi no le las. Tawe tende ishi no le las. Ishi nor is like the precious jewel, wish-fulfilling precious jewel. If you have one of them, if you just wish pizza will just appear. If you wish for warm chocolate chip cookie from Whole Food, it just appears here. That's called wish-fulfilling jewel, if you had one of them. But this life is far more precious than that. Far more precious than that. Because why? Because you can motivate yourself and think something positive. That's why. That's why it's so precious. It's not just something you don't hate and you don't like. No, no. This is very precious. Who said? Buddha said. Then after that, Lama Tsongkhapa said, 2,500 years ago. Then Lama Tsongkhapa, 650 years ago, said that repeatedly, again. Tenanyaba Taritsamji is the sea is so fragile, and we have no clue how much time we have on this earth. We have no clue. Therefore, we should not make our life more miserable. We should make our life happy as possible. Happy doesn't mean excitement, not that kind of happiness. You jump up and down. Not going to have not we don't talk about that. Happiness is not like that. It's always calm inside, calm, and always not always like often thinking something positive. You get immense benefit. Even just thinking like that, may all living beings have happiness and cause of happiness. Just a thought. Thought does matter. Some may think, thought is just thought. Thought. That's a thought that counts. That is a thought that counts. That thought, that attitude is very important. Be good inside. Kind, compassionate. Everybody will enjoy. Being angry, being kind of pessimistic, nobody really like to be around or hanging out. Nothing to do with people don't care. If you get angry, people don't care whether you're Buddhist, not Buddhist, Christian, atheist. People don't want to be around. There's nothing to do with religion. It's the fact. Musicians, even the slightest difficulties, nobody wants. Even the slightest difficulties, nobody wants. Look around, nobody. If you ask them, nobody wants. When it comes down on pleasure, happiness, nobody's content. Nobody, including myself, nobody content. That's the fact. There's no difference between you and me. I don't want slightest difficulties, you same. I'm not content by pleasure or happiness, and you are same. Therefore, just wish them something positive. Don't wish them something negative, just wish them something positive. You get immense benefit. That's exactly what it means, be nice, be good inside. That's exactly what it means, be good inside. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Be good inside. That's all. So on the other hand, in order to do that, there's many obstacles. What are those obstacles? All different layers of disturbing thought that rise every single day. They're almost like there's no break. We need to break, not break. We need to create a break from disturbance. Otherwise, every single day it rises. Doesn't require much. So as I said, often said many times, in my house, I'm doing my prayers. I have 2 fruit trees, persimmon trees. Every summer it produces hundreds of fruits. I'm doing my prayer inside. All of a sudden you see squirrel on the tree. Now your happiness is about to, the base of the happiness is like going like this. Prayer that you are saying means nothing. It means nothing. Your whole focus on the squirrel. And then sometimes you see squirrel with a fruit in mouth. Then like you just froze. Or they're like, oh, very wonderful that you are eating my fruit. So good, I'm like hoping for your happiness. Not that kind of thought rise. If that kind of thought rise, that's good. You don't lose your peace of mind. And no, squirrel probably can enjoy the fruit there very peacefully, win-win, but that's not the case. First is, how dare that you're eating my fruit? Even though I'm feeding you all the time. Then then you get out, then you're trying to catch. Yeah, squirrel is much faster than you. There's no way you can catch. But in your mind there, you're going to probably you have all kind of plans to catch and to punish all kind of crap. Meaning you open the door, squirrel jump on the trees. You can't jump. Even though you can jump, you probably break the branch, it's not strong enough to hold you. So then you do all kinds, you just chase and make noise, chase there, and then you grab the horse, then you open the water, then you try to do all kind of the. Meanwhile, squirrel didn't get peaceful time to enjoy the fruit, and this side you are bitten by mosquitoes here, there. Then you get angry with the mosquito, then you can sort of see mosquito. That's how life becomes complicated, That's how life becomes complicated. So now there's not just one being, there's other beings that you can't really see. During the day, is bitten here, so you get angry. So then, meanwhile, food is gone, squirrel is gone, water has been wasted. Like that. So it's very hard. I'm not saying it's easy. But it's very beneficial if you can do it. It's very hard. But you can't give up. It's never become easy. Never become easy. We have to try. So very interesting. Every day, there are so many different ways we lose our peace of mind. Our cool. We lose our cool. So the purpose of reciting mantra during meditation is to minimize disturbing thought. The goal is to free ourselves from disturbing thought. That's the goal, nirvana. That's the goal. All the fear, all the lot of problems because of mind. Because of mind, there will be nirvana. Because of mind, there will be samsara. Not because of body. No, that's very limited. No. So very important. Okay, so all my friends here, very important. I try my best every single day, try my best, cool down myself, reflecting on the prayer that I say, and trying to reflect on the meaning. So everything changed. Everything changed. Everything changed. Life changed. Mind changed. People changed. Interest changed. Everything changed. That's the fact. You can't hold. You cannot hold. It's going against reality. You cannot hold. Everything changed. Right from the beginning, it's very, very important to be aware, not just aware, fully aware. Things will change. Everything will change. Therefore, need to be flexible. When time comes, you cannot hold. Holding creates more pain. If you are flexible, ready to let it go, even though it's also kind of painful, but long term, it will be much, much better. Much better. That's called teaching of impermanent. Okay. So in order to solve all the complications that we go through every single day, that requires very firm, steady mindset. Very firm, steady mindset. Positive thinking. That's the answer. Positive thinking. That's the answer for all the problems. Positive thinking. Positive thought. That's the answer for all the problems. Okay, all the problems. So then you have slowly, eventually, then you have less disturbing thought. Then your life will be much, much better off. Much better. Wherever you go, if you end up with more positive thought, you'll enjoy. Your enjoyment is not depend on the weather, or the food, or the environment. Your enjoyment is here all the time. Even in the prison. you manage to keep your mind calm and peaceful, even in the prison. See? Oh. Okay? Oh, yeah. So, then eventually, just pure. You just see, you just see pure. That's all you see. When you look around, wonderful, you just see pure. Environment, everything turned into cheesecake. Not just say word, honey. Not just saying word, honey or honey. Hi, honey. When you get angry, where's the honey? There's no honey. You know. But if you manage to change here within yourself, then yeah, everything you see, not just say honey, everything actually become honey. So that is good. That's good thing. Okay. Oh yeah. So then that probably may require meditations, reciting prayer, having all this holy painting around you, kind of reminds you what is like it all become the condition. It all become the conditions to you to develop inner quality. So inner quality. What Shantideva said, Miki Simjetana. If you're looking at someone, we have choice. We don't have to look. If you're looking at someone, Miki Simjetana, Changshi Chambesulchetasmi. Look at that person sincerely, genuinely, with a warm heart. Look at that person. Because that person's every single second looking for happiness. Same like you, no differences. It's not based on the color or hair, the clothes that you wear, or tradition you follow, the religion you follow. It's nothing to do with that. It's the fact. When you look at someone, that person is looking for happiness every single second, like you. Same. Therefore, look at that person with the kind heart, warm heart, compassionate heart. You get immense benefit of just doing that. Even though you don't know how to say a mantra, how to say prayer, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What is most important? This is most important. Miki simjetanaya changshi chambesujitas. Look at that person sincerely, genuinely, with compassionate heart. Why? Now, why? It's very important in the Western world. Why? Then ask questions. No, your question is very important. Because you could gain so much qualities based on that person. You can gain loving kindness, compassion, tolerance, patience, all of that. You can practice. That's why. The best enlightenment, liberations you can gain from that person. Oh, being kind. Based on that individual's, your liberation could happen, your enlightenment could happen. Therefore, that's why. So, loving kindness, compassion, there's no compassion, there's mental qualities. It's not something you can buy in the flea market. Nobody sells loving kindness, compassion. Anybody sells? I don't think so. I don't think anybody sells loving kindness, compassion. No. So there's something that is called mental quality. There's something that needs to be developed by thinking, thorough thinking, not just thinking, thorough thinking. So that's the kind of sums up, all the Buddha's teachings. Kind of sums up, particularly Mahayana Buddhist teachings. Is beliefs. Like cherishing other is door to all the happiness. Cherishing other is door to all the happiness. So that's the Mahayana approach. Cherishing others is door to all the happiness. They're holding so tightly on self. My way, highway. That attitude brings so much problems. Been doing that in my case last almost more than 40 years. No result. No result. No result. Oh. Been doing that. It's not like, just hurt. No, just been doing that. Last more than 40 years, no result. So now it's time to switch. Switch your attitude. Oh. Cherishing other is a door to all the happiness. It doesn't say, oh, cherish only Buddhists. It doesn't say. Cherishing others. Doesn't matter American, Tibetan, Asian, doesn't matter. Buddhist, Christian, every one of them looking for happiness. Every one of them. Best become the cause. If not, don't become the obstacle for their happiness. Oh. So that's the, has the essence of Buddha's teachings. So be good, be good inside. Be good inside. Be good inside. Okay. If you can do that, no need religion. Why you need religion? No need. No need religion. Why you need religion? No need. No need religion. Okay. So this life will be happier. If something goes on, life after this is going to be something good. Because of your, because of your power, because the power of your mind. Power of your mind, you could disappear right here. Nobody can see. Power of mind, you could fly in the sky. So many things happen because power of the mind, not because power of the body. That's very limited. Power of the mind, so then there's so many, like I said, different things could happen because power of the mind. So that the power of the mind, if something goes on, life after this, it will be something good. And while you are living your life, and kind of, peacefully, happy, so then eventually the small little things doesn't bother. Oh, doesn't bother. Oh, even if you feel like all the difficulties pouring down on you like rain, you don't lose your peace of mind. See? You don't lose your peace of mind. Because you've been trained. You've been thinking about that all the time. Even though every single thing is falling apart, you don't lose your peace of mind. Hard to imagine, but that is truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. Or don't misunderstand. I reached that level. No. I'm like probably worse than you. I cannot handle squirrel taking my fruit. Can you imagine? Probably, so don't think that I reached that level. No. But I'm thinking every single day. I've been thinking. Yeah, many years I've been thinking. Yeah, I do know what to think, but I've been thinking. But but it's hard. But that's the only answer. Power of the positive thought. You will be liberated. Oh, for good, not just for one day. For good, you will be liberated. Power of the mind, you will be enlightened. Power of the mind, you will benefit so many living beings. Oh, power of the mind. And people feel completely safe being around you because power of the mind that you don't believe becoming cause for obstacles for other happiness. And you, no matter what kind of circumstance, you will not harm any living beings. Oh, that's your firm convictions. Oh, into the Buddha's teachings. Oh. So that's all. Yeah, so that's what I've been talking last 20 years. Here the Kadampa Center. For myself, doesn't make not much progress, but I've been talking last 20 years. So, then particularly from the emptiness point of view, we create everything, we make everything so serious, so solid, absolute serious. From the emptiness point of view, it's all like illusions. It's all like illusions. It's all like not illusions, but like illusions. Not dream, but it's like dream. When you wake up, it's just part of the memory. It's like, it's just, Or I'm not just making this up. Who said? Shantideva said, around 4th century or 8th centuries. That book has been written around 8th centuries. Now we live in 21st centuries. It's been said many, many centuries ago. I'm not just making this up. Or last night thinking, maybe what I should say tomorrow at the Kadampa Center. No. It's been already said. It's already been said. Milam nyamzu nyawashis. Likewise, experience of dream. Ubokanda kangchepas. Whatever we do, did, or going to do, is like dream. Shantideva said. Milam nyamzu nyawashis. Ubokanda kangchepas. Tete tembe yudujus. It's just become the part of memory. Deba tamje tominjus. All the past, you are not going to see them again. It's past. What that indicates, it indicates the impermanent. It indicates impermanent. You cannot hold on. Indicate. So then from the emptiness point of view, everything is like illusions. There's nothing is serious because it's all perceptions. It's all perceptions. We just made it so like serious. This has to be here, exactly here, 4 inch from the front, 12 inch from the back. That's where this sits. If somebody moves this here, then all the happiness is gone. Is that really important? It's not that important. It can be here, it can be here, it can be here, So, this needs to be tuned according to the tradition, needs to be tuned like this, clockwise. One kid comes, is tuned like this. They're so nervous. This into the hole, don't do that. That doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. It's all like that, like that, so like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's not that serious as you think. It's not that serious, Chinachanams, Jumamilam Tas, Chinachanam, internal, external phenomena. Chi, internal, external, Nang, internal, Chi, all the things, stuff, things. Jumamilam, like illusions, dream. Dazu chichindu, in the clear lake, the reflection of the moon in the clear lake. Reflection of the moon in the clear lake. Looks exactly like moon, but that's not moon, it's the reflection of the moon. It's the reflection of the moon, it's not moon, it's the reflection of the moon. So, it's the reflection of the mind. There's nothing absolute, nothing serious, absolute, concrete, nothing. It's just a reflection of the mind. It's a reflection of the mind. Reflection of the mind. If mind can transform, there's nothing is serious, Everything's like illusion, okay? From the emptiness point of view. So that's another best word for Tongbani, in Tongbani, shunyata. That's not the best translation, but so far, that's the only translation that we have in English, emptiness. Does not mean nothingness, it means something very profound. We have no clue. Very subtle. Very, very subtle. So it's the reflection of the mind. When you look at the mirror, that's your reflection, it's not your face. It looks exactly your face, but that's the reflections of your face. It's not your face. But it looks exactly like your face, exactly like you, or very charming, or very serious. But that's not you, it's the reflection. Perception, reflections. Minds look at, it reflects, and bounce back, positive, negative, that is create something solid, unchanged, absolute evil. No, that's not absolute evil. That's not absolute evil. It's just a reflection of mind. means concentration like illusions. Concentration like illusions. Oh. I'm not saying it's illusion, it's like illusion. It's like illusion. Oh. See, it's helpful, it's helpful. Oh, it's helpful. And also, sometimes it's good, to meditate on, what is self. What is self? Oh, I'm not happy, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. Oh, like, you just figure it out what you're saying. I, define I. Just tell yourself, define I. What is self? So then that leads to into meditation on emptiness. Okay, meditation on emptiness. Oh. So tell you one story. So if you don't mind, I'll tell you one story. There's one farmer. He's been working on the field, and like at that time there's no tractors. There's no machines. So you use animal to plow the ground. The animal is not pushing very well, so on top of that he was kind of tired, So then he thought, oh, maybe, then he got kind of like discouraged. He decided to do some kind of spiritual practice. So there's a spiritual practice called Geshe. Geshe means you go to cemeteries, and you have this big drum, and you kind of like basically, imagining that, trying to cut the attachment towards the life. This life is basically to cut, basically your offerings, your body to the spirit. So you do that in cemetery practice. All of a sudden, he feel like he kind of sense all this spirit around him. He got so scared. Then he went to see another Lama, said, should I say some mantra to challenge those experiences, or what should I do? The Lama said, don't say mantra, just go there. And he went back. All of a sudden, he felt like he was lifted from the ground, all the spirit, and did all kind of things, then drop on the ground. Then he thought, oh, I'm finished. So he thought, I'm finished. So that he's been thinking all this year, something solid, concrete, and after a little while, he's not finished. He opened his eyes, then he found the true self. Does that make sense? The story probably doesn't make sense. It doesn't make perfect sense in Tibetan language. Oh, it makes sense. So that basically, like the self that he hold on so tight, that's like superimposed, exaggerated. Then the self that he found, that's that's the one. Okay, so that don't mean that you need to go to cemetery. I'm not asking you to go to cemetery, but just telling the stories. Sometimes it's helpful, to do different type of meditation. Okay, yeah. So now I really stop. So thank you very much for your warm welcome, and I'm very, very, very much touched by your warm welcome, and from now on till I'm not sure till when. So I'll be here. So every Sunday then we meet. So then I'll give some talk, then interact through the question answer. So then like normal, like a regular Sunday program. Okay. Well, thank you, and have a nice weekend.
In the Gold Prayer Book, turn to page 246. If you have the white binder, it's just on the back of the sheet that says Kadampa Center Prayers. And we'll read the dedication. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled, with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may they never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. I'll turn to page 244 and 245, and we'll read some long life prayers. Start with the one for His Holiness the Dalai Lama on page 244. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. And then the one on the bottom of the opposite page. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatara, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And then back to the other side. For Lama Zopa Rinpoche, you uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as a bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Madhina's victorious doctrine, who massively accomplished magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, save for myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long. And now 7 green taros for Geshe, Geshe-la and Geshe Sangpo's long, healthy, happy life. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re Soha.
Just a couple of very quick announcements. Geshe will resume teaching on the 3 principal aspects of the path this coming Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And although Geshe has the very kindest intention to teach every single Sunday starting from now, next Sunday there will be a retreat going on here, and so the center will be closed unless you're participating in the retreat. But then he will be teaching every Sunday after that. Thank you. And if you want to offer a kata, now's the time.
If I can wake up on time.
Okay, I have to make an announcement because Heather's not here, so I have to wear the hat. So we have a luau party happening July 28th at 6:30. And we're going to do contests with clothing and attire, so just come out and enjoy. Very simple party, so come out and have fun.
Thank you.
Next hat is we're looking for one more position for a cafe manager. So we filled the kitchen manager position with 2 people, thank you. So if you'd like to be part of the cafe and help out and keep it clean and keep it stocked, then give me a call. Thanks.
Hello, Marianne. How are you?
Good.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Steve. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, Denise, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Howard. Welcome back.
Oh,
For you.
oh,
This
there's the
is
books. There, your books. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is for you.
And who printed this?
This
Who
one is
published?
just printed. It's self-publishing online by Lulu. It's called. They have an office here and an office in London. So the people in Europe can order very cheap because shipping can be printed from there. So anyway, this is for you. This is just what you said today about keep positive thoughts in mind.
Oh, very good, thank you.
And this is where it is so far.
All this country.
So I sent to Ali and Stacey and Don Hendrick, and Sarah asked to take 2 copies to New Zealand and Mongolia, where we helped them with English, and several places in Europe. So this is where we've